Hello everyone and welcome to Quantum Universum. And welcome to this new video series dedicated to the spiritual path of each zodiac sign according to Vedic astrology. Vedic astrology does not just describe the psychological or material characteristics of a person, but offers a profound vision of the soul's evolutionary journey. Each zodiac sign has a unique path of spiritual growth, influenced by its own karma and the lessons it is called to face in this life. To better understand this journey, we must consider three fundamental elements of the natal chart. Ascendant, Lagna. The ascendant is the most important point in a Vedic natal chart. It represents the path of life, the main experiences that the soul must go through, and the karma that manifests in this incarnation. It also indicates the outer personality, how we present ourselves to the world, and how we face life's challenges. Moon. In Vedic astrology, the moon is just as, if not more, important than the sun. It reflects emotions, the mind, and the subconscious. The sign where the moon is located indicates how a person perceives reality, processes emotions, and grows spiritually. It also represents the connection with one's deepest nature and how inner peace is sought. Sun. The sun in Vedic astrology symbolizes the Atman, the soul, and represents willpower, vitality, and a sense of purpose. Unlike Western astrology, where the sun is the core of identity, here it takes on a more subtle role and is not always the dominant element. However, it can indicate spiritual mission and dharma, especially if well positioned in the natal chart. How to follow this series? To have a complete vision of your spiritual path, first listen to the description of your ascendant, then that of the moon, and finally that of the sun. This will help you understand both the concrete journey you are called to take, ascendant, your inner growth, moon, and your spiritual potential, sun. To help you find out in which sign your ascendant, moon, and sun are located, I am including below two images that will be useful to you. In the description below, you will find the link to calculate your natal chart. Once you have entered your data, you just need to identify the respective square in the chart where the words ASC for ascendant, Missouri for moon, and SU for sun are written. The zodiac sign is not displayed within the chart, but you just need to overlay it with this chart where I have written the zodiac signs inside each square. In this type of chart, the signs do not change position, so it is easier to identify in which sign the ascendant, moon, and sun are located. As you can see in the chart on the left, you can see the position of each zodiac sign, while in the one on the right, there is an example of the chart of a person born on April 21st, 1990 at 9 p.m. in Rome. Their ASC is in Libra, the moon in Aquarius, while the sun is in Aries. One last recommendation I have is to pay attention to the abbreviation next to the word date at the top, where you need to enter the birth date. If you notice the abbreviation YMD, you should enter the year first, then the month, and finally the day of birth. Let's now look at the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Mars and co-ruled by Ketu in Vedic astrology, making it one of the most intense and mysterious signs. This sign embodies the energy of transformation, regeneration, and deep inner exploration. But to evolve spiritually, it must learn to let go of control and trust the flow of life. In Vedic astrology, Scorpio is associated with the nakshatra Jyeshtha, which represents occult power, the dominance of the mind over emotions, and the search for hidden truth. Scorpio is here to transmute its shadows into wisdom and inner strength. If you have Scorpio ascendant, your spiritual growth comes through deep and transformative experiences. You are an intense, reserved person with great inner strength, but you often find yourself facing strong, karmic trials that force you to change. Karmic challenges. Let go of the need for control, learning to flow with life. Accept vulnerability without seeing emotions as a weakness. Transform pain into wisdom, avoiding getting trapped in resentment or fear. Recommended practices. Meditation on trust and letting go, to learn not to resist change. Inner healing practices, such as regression therapy, working on repressed emotions, and Kundalini yoga. If you have the moon in Scorpio, your inner world is intense, mysterious, and sometimes tumultuous. You have a strong connection to the hidden side of life, but your challenge is to avoid closing yourself off too much and to trust people. Karmic challenges. Overcome the fear of being vulnerable, learning to express emotions without fear of judgment. Do not hold on to pain for too long, but let it flow to heal. Develop trust in others without always seeing the risk of betrayal. Recommended practices. Emotional release techniques, writing, meditating, or practicing martial arts to transform negative emotions. Heart chakra work, to open yourself to love without fear. If you have the sun in Scorpio, your soul is here to face transformative trials and guide others through darkness into light. You are a seeker of truth and possess extraordinary inner strength, but you must learn not to isolate yourself too much in your inner world. Karmic challenges. Overcome the need for power and control, learning to let go of situations you cannot change. Avoid forced solitude, accepting that others can also offer you support. Develop compassion and forgiveness without remaining stuck in the past. Recommended practices. Study of deep spiritual disciplines, tantra, chakra meditation, and spiritual alchemy. Practice of non-attachment, learning to flow with change without fear. Scorpio is a sign of transformation and rebirth, but its spiritual evolution comes through the ability to let go of control, accept vulnerability, and find peace in change. If you have the Ascendant, Moon, or Sun in Scorpio, your spiritual path invites you to transform pain into wisdom, trust life, and use your intensity to discover inner truth. And that's all for today. In the next video, we will explore the sign of Sagittarius. In the meantime, I send you a big hug, and as always, thank you for following me today. If you enjoyed this video, I ask you to support me by subscribing to the channel, leaving a like and a comment to let me know. Share this video with anyone you think might find it useful. See you soon in the next video.